Hello, Hayes. Are you ready to learn about how to check your volume? It's a part of the Hayes ways of doing things.
Check your volume. Check your volume.
At school, there are many different settings. Sometimes you're in a line in the hallway. Sometimes you're at recess. You might be doing small group work in a classroom. Other times, you might be enjoying food and friendship in our lunchroom. You also might find yourself in our library. No matter where you are at Hayes, you need to check your volume. We have different volume levels based on the different settings at Hayes. We're using a new scale that all teachers will have in their classrooms. Please become familiar with this scale and understand how it is going to be used. If a teacher asks you to check your volume or tells you the level, listen and adjust your volume. Here is the poster that you will see around our school. It goes from 4, which is outside voice, to 0, which is no talking, absolute silence. Here are a few different situations at Hayes. Can you tell what volume level would be good for that situation? At the end of each situation, I'll tell you the best answer and explain why. See these students walking in the hallway during school time? What level volume do you think that they should be employing?
Check your volume. Check your volume.
Well, if you thought 0, no talking, you're right. There should be absolute silence in the hallway at all times, all places, even when arriving at school. No talking, 0. That's silence that should be observed. Okay, now you're in class, friends. This class is having a chance to discuss things with each other's shoulder partner. What level talking do you think they should be at? Think about how the level of volume might affect those around them. Think about it, Hayes. Here's the scale again.
Check your volume.
If you guessed 1, whisper, or 2, table talk, you'd be right. Just to be on the safe side, let's start this discussion at a 1, whisper level. It may rise from there, but no worries, table talk is a nice level here too. Let's take a look outside. Whoa, everyone's having fun today. Check it out, it's Fun Town. Population 64, baby. What voice is appropriate out here at recess? Again, here's the scale. I can wait.
Check your volume.
If you said 4, outside voice, you'd be right on. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's right, you're outside. Let's let the world know we're alive. There's an old saying in Lakewood going back many years. It goes like this. If you want to know where Hayes Elementary School is, just listen for the kickball game. Here's the next situation, Hayes. What do you think? A student is called on to answer a question. What voice should the student use? Here's the scale again.
Check your volume.
That's right, a 3, or full voice, is the most appropriate voice here. A full voice should also be used when we're presenting important information to our classmates. The class is excited to hear what you have to say, so make sure it's a full voice when speaking to your classmates. Okay, here's another. The setting is our beloved LRC, sometimes referred to as the Gem of Hayes or the Jungle. It is our library. Mrs. Coleman and Mr. Costello love for a certain voice to be used in this room of a most unusual shape. So here's the scale. What do you think about the library?
Check your volume.
Whisper, unless you see a spider or we're having a wonderful book talk. Let's also keep it down to a whisper in the bathrooms. Well, let's face it, there shouldn't be much to talk about in there, so let's even say 0, no talking. Let's give everyone privacy in this room. It's all a personal matter in here, mates. So before I sign off, don't forget, our voices are so beautiful and are what every teacher loves to hear, just always at the appropriate level. Learning is sometimes loud. In other words, sounding excited about learning with your friends can be loud. But in the hallways, we are quiet out of respect for our fellow man. Our friends at Hayes are dear brothers and sisters in the quest for knowledge. Well, I could go on, but let's remember this scale and snap to attention when a teacher asks for a certain level. Don't forget, we can always surprise them by just knowing what level is expected of us and meeting that each and every day. If we did that, well, that would be the Hays way of doing things.
Check your volume. Check your volume. Check your volume.